Bring us your baffling.
Bring us your audacious.
We want your sticky notes, sketchbooks, and scribbles. Let's pin them to the wall, kick them around.
Kick them around, see what happens.
Because we're in the how do I get this startup off the ground business.
The taking your business, global business.
We're in the problem-solving business. 400,000 people.
Ready to help you solve problems while they're still called opportunities.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
You know what? He played a couple games last year. He started, but he has been a backup. He's played enough that I knew he had the talent. And the way he played last week, I thought he'd be ready to play. And he came out and did exactly what we hoped he could do. You know, Tommy, we've said all along that he probably is the best combination runner and thrower we've got. He just needs to learn how to be a leader. You know, he was overweight. He was 258 last year, and he couldn't lead the drills. So what he's got is weight down to 228. He can now lead in practice in the off season, and now he could always do that. He just couldn't. He couldn't handle all the responsibilities of a quarterback. But he did. He had a fantastic job. We knew it was going to come down to big pass plays. After watching Kentucky, we felt like that's what we're going to have to be able to do. That they were going to load the blocks up and play their safeties close, and we had to hit deep balls. And we didn't hit a lot of them, but we hit enough of them. And then they just weren't, you know. And our defense played really well, and they were off a little bit tonight too. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Mark Hutz, and I consider that one of the great wins at Akron right now, to come down here and beat one of the only two teams in the country to have 9 wins and 4 bowl wins in the last 4 years. Come down here at his home and beat them like this. Our kids are ready to play, but I think we've got a good football team. We opened up against Oklahoma on the road, and I broke in a new quarterback. And then we played Pitt in a torrential downpour, and I tried not to do anything against that game. And then last week didn't count with Savannah State. And so I think we said we have to be flying on all cylinders by game 4. This game was not for the conference championship. This game was for December. If you got a chance to play in December, you got to beat a team that's going to be a bowl team. Woodson is a very confident quarterback. He throws well and he runs well. Like I said, we've seen it. He's his 3rd year. He's a 3rd-year sophomore, redshirt sophomore. So he's been in our program a long time, and we've seen this kind of athletic ability. Like I said, we just needed him to insert himself more to be the complete quarterback, and he's worked hard to do that. And he moved himself up, and then he waited for his opportunity. And today he delivered runs and throws. You know, and so. And now we have to stay on him. He has to continue to work hard. We got a tough 8 conference games coming up, and I'm sure if people didn't know about the Mid-American Conference before, all they can do is look at the Big Ten teams and the ACC teams that have lost, and the SEC teams that have lost to the Mid-American Conference the last 2 weeks to know what our conference is all about. Well, I don't need a 93. I'll take it. I mean, he's a power. He's more, you know, up in the Midwest. If you look at Ohio State, our quarterbacks are power runners. They're not necessarily agile runners. We like our quarterbacks to be more of the Tim Tebow, the fullback type power runners, and he fits that mold pretty well.
I just felt like I had to make a play, but also had to be smart and know where the field position was. Like one time when I scored in the red zone, I don't know how it was, but it was 3rd and something. But that's the back of my mind just let me know that we still got points down here. We could kick a field goal as well. And I was just worrying about protecting the ball, honestly. I don't gonna lie, I feel good. I mean, it's good to actually play football, and it's good when you win. Actually, just feeling good. Played a good team out here today, and I just feel real good. Actually, I'm so happy right now. I ain't gonna lie.